Hi, welcome to Honors Chemistry. My name is Tina Dare. This is my 17th year teaching here at Delsey. I teach Honors Chemistry and AP Chemistry. I graduated from Rowan University. If you'd like to contact me, you can see my email, my phone, and extension number on the screen. My office hours during Delsey 1 are every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. First thing I'd like to show you today is how to find the Delsey Chemistry website. Easiest way to do this is go to any search on the internet, type in Delsey Chemistry, and the first link that comes up is for the Delsey Chemistry website. We're going to go over some of the sections that you see here on the website in a few moments. The first section I'd like to talk about is the main page of the chemistry website. That has a spot for calendars. If you see in here, each of the chemistry teachers has their own chemistry calendar for the class. There's a section for reference sheets. The students were given these at the beginning of the year, but here's a place they can find them in case they lose them. We have our 10 major units that we cover throughout the year. There's a tab for the labs that we cover. In case a student is absent, they can go here to find out what they missed during that lab period. We have a double period lab once a week in chemistry. The last tab is for any of our marking period assessment review material. The next thing I'd like to show you is the specific calendar that your son or daughter will use during this class. If they click on the calendar section of the website and scroll down to Miss Dare's class, you'll see the calendar for the entire month. If you click on one of the topics listed, for example, if we click on phase diagrams, it'll give you detail about what was covered that day in class in case the student is missing class that day. They'll know what they missed. Now that a student knows what they miss on the day of class, they can then go look that information up on the website. To do this, they would go into the Major Unit tab. We're in Unit 1, and you can see here there's notes, worksheets, and answer keys for every topic that we cover. So if that student missed the phase information, we could scroll down till we see phases of matter and click on those notes. Here they'll find a detailed slideshow covering all the information that we covered in class that day. Besides just being able to watch a slideshow to find the information they lost, they can also complete practice problems. They can do that by now looking at the worksheet column on the website. In this section, you'll see a worksheet that goes with every topic. And for example, for phases of matter, we have phase diagram worksheet that goes along with those notes. They can print this worksheet and try the problems after completing the slideshow. If the printer isn't working at their house, they can feel free to try the problems in their notebook. After trying the worksheet, they can then check their answers using the website. The third column here is your answer keys. And if we scroll down again to the phase diagrams and click on the answer key, students will be able to check the front side of the worksheet to see if they're doing it properly. The back side of the worksheet is not online. The student needs to see me if they'd like to check their answers on the back side. The only other thing I'd like to remind you of for chemistry class is our attendance policy. At the start of the school year, your son or daughter brought this policy home for you to see what I expect from them in class. Here is a copy of the steps that they have to follow if they are absent from my class for any reason. Thank you so much for watching this video about honors chemistry. I look forward to seeing you at parent conferences.